So today we'll try to complete this table calculations. So today we will see most of the things like what are the options that are available for table calculations. So yesterday we have seen this running total, right? Today we will see other options. So let's take order date here and let's take sales. So in general, what we do like in real time, right? So I want to compare how much sales I have made this year comparing to the last year. So we always try to compare our marks with other people marks and like that, right? So here also, if any person is business starting business, right? So he'll try to compare what is the latest this year. He's trying to compare the this year sales with the last year sales like that. And now our scenario here is I want to find out what is the difference between current year sales and previous year sales. I want to find out. Of course, we have seen this requirement using lookup function, right? So the other approach we can do is like just go to the sum of sales here, just go to table calculation, simply do the simply click on the difference option. Now you see, so 3,15,000 is the difference between current year sales and the previous year sales. Similarly, 1,35,000 is the difference between the 2021 and the previous year 2020, like that. So if you want to get the difference between the current year sales and previous year sales, so it is the best option. Table calculations are the best option. And when you go to the 2019, right? So here you are seeing blank here. Why? Because we don't have any previous year to the 2019, right? That's why we are getting some null value here. Now, so this is the table calculation we have applied. So as we discussed yesterday, if you want to see what is the calculation that is Tableau is applying in the backend means, you can simply drag this table calculation what we have just applied into a calculation field. Now you see, we have seen this thing, right? So sum of sales minus, it is using lookup function. So what is a lookup function means? It will also look for the same sum of sales only, but it is looking into minus one. Minus one means it will be taking the previous row sales. So sum of sales means it is a current row sales like this one, and minus one means it will be taking the previous row sales, and it is doing the difference now. Okay, like that. So this formula will be applicable for each and every row. For example, if I go to this 2020 here, sum of sales means this one, and lookup of z of sum of sales comma minus one means previous row sales, like that. And it is taking the difference between these 2 years, and it is giving the result is 4,470, like that. Okay. So if you want to show the original sales also, simply double click on the sales here. Now you see, so this is the actual sales and this is the table calculation we have applied different sales. Okay. Now you see, for example, we are comparing each year with the previous year sales, right? Then I want to compare each year with the next year sales. Very simple. What I can do, you can simply do it plus one here. Plus one means it will take the next year sales. So if you want to apply the same formula, right, you can simply go to measure values here, simply double click on it. You see, when you double click on it, it will show the entire formula what it is applying. So that is the sum of sales. I can do the change here itself. Just instead of minus one, just do the plus one. Now you see the answer is changed here. Now it is taking the difference between the current row and the next row, like that. And there is no next row to the 2022, right? Because of that reason, it is giving null value. See, you see here for 2022 we have some value, but we don't have next year, right? Because of that reason, it is giving null value here. So in general, in mathematics, what we learn here is if you do any operation with the infinity, right, we will be getting again infinity only. So if you do subtraction, multiplication, or anything to the infinity, right? We will be getting again infinity only. Because of that reason, here the infinity will be acting as null here. Infinity will be acting as null here. So in the next row, we don't have any value that is taken as null here. So if you do any multiplication, something like that, right, it will be again getting null only here. Okay, okay, like that. So, so this is the main formula we are using here. So just simply drag this calculation here. Okay, now we can do this, we can modify this formula in many ways actually. So what is my requirement? I'm just simply telling you one requirement here. So I have 100 rupees. Okay, person A is having 100 rupees and person B is having 80 rupees. Okay, so these are simple mathematics only. We'll be seeing, we have practiced these things so many times in our intermediate and 10th class also, and it is general question also. So I have 100 rupees and B is having 80 rupees. Now, what is the difference between these two persons means simply A minus B. So that is the same thing we are using here. A minus B we are using here. And I want to derive one more thing here. So A is how many times to that of B. A is having how many times to that of B value. Simple. So that is nothing but A by B. Okay. Or if I ask you, B is having how much percentage of money comparing to that of person A. So that's very simple formulas only. You just have to practice. You just have to think 2 to 3 times. That's it. So the simple question: how much percentage of money B is having comparing to A? Simple. B by A into 100. Of course, we will be using 100 here, like that. And if I get the difference, right? So for example, if I take A minus B, that is 100 minus 80, that will be giving you 20 here, right? So the difference between these two persons is 20 rupees. And if I ask you, this 20 is how much percentage of comparing to the person B, then you simply divide it by B here, like that. So these are simple formulas here. So let me one of the most important questions they will be asking is current year versus previous year. They will be asking you like that, current year versus previous year. So for that we can do in many ways, current year sales minus previous year sales. And there will be one more requirement, and so this is called difference here. This is called difference, and they will ask you some simple question. What is the difference in terms of percentage compared to the previous year? So this is one more type of question. And one more question is, A is current year sales are how many times to that of previous year sales? Simply current year divided by previous year. Or previous year sales are how many times to that of current year? So simple formulas only. Into 100 we have to do, of course. So this is called growth actually. So first one is difference. And I want to find out this difference, how many times to that of previous year. So this is called percentage growth. Percentage growth. Okay, like that. So this is a calculation. So just click on apply, and see you can apply all these formulas simply by double clicking in the same calculation. Or what I'll do simply, I'll go to, instead of doing minus here, I'll simply do division, like that. Just remove the minus and simply do the division here, like that. We'll be getting these values. Of course, we have to convert this into percentages. So we can do these things in a separate calculation, or here itself you can see you can do it in a separate calculation, or we can do in the calculation itself here itself. Okay, just go here, just go to format option and percentage option you can do here. Okay, so instead of in a separate calculation, okay, let me take separate calculation, something that is not a problem. Ready? So we are just comparing the current year sales with the next year sales. Plus one means next year sales. So current year sales are how many times to that of next year sales. If you want to compare it to the previous year sales, simply do minus one here. Just click on apply. And you see, instead of applying the format here every time, what I can do is I can directly go to this calculation tree here. I can go to the default properties and number format, and I can simply click on the percentage option here. Now, what is the difference between applying the formatting here and in the sheet here means whatever the format you will apply in the sheet, right? This format will be applicable for this particular sheet only. But if you apply any changes or if you apply any formatting in this data pane, right, this will be applicable for the entire data, entire workbook. If you go to other sheet and if you drag the calculation 23 into the sheet, right, it will be automatically in the percentages only, like that. Okay. Of course, you see, like we are getting this value now, and simple like I don't want to tell you that. So this is called percentage growth. This is the formula, and you see one more option. I'm just removing everything here. So if you go for sum of sales drop down here in the quick table calculation, here we are having one more option which is called a percent difference. Percent difference means current year minus previous year divided by previous year. Simply click on percentage this option. Now the tableau is showing these values here. If you try to check what the tableau is applying, just drag it to new calculation. You see difference minus divided by previous year. Okay. And here what is the meaning of ABS means? For example, the ABS function will what it will do is it will convert negative values into positive values. For example, if I got minus 5 and if you apply ABC function here, it will convert positive values into negative values like that. So because of that reason, we are using ABS in the denominator. You see, this is current year, minus 1 means previous year, divided by minus 1 means previous year. So very important thing, you just have to remember the formulas only. Okay. And so this percentage difference, you can so when you are having date fields, right, particularly when you are having date fields here, instead of going for percentage difference option, instead of going for percentage difference option, you can directly go for year over year growth. Year over year growth means how many sales we got more sales this year comparing to the previous year, that is in terms of percentage. Just simply click on this option. So this will be giving you the same answer actually. This also give you the same answer. But in general, when you are using date fields in the sheet, then we go for that year over year option. So this is also applying the same formula. Okay. So just repeating one more time, year over year growth means how much percentage of sales you got more sales in this year compared to the previous year. Like okay, let's see one more option here, which is called percent of total. So we already discussed about this percent of total, right? So what is that means like? Let me take the just remove this percent of clear this table calculation. Go to analysis, go to total, show column grand totals. See, total sales is 29 lakhs. And in the 2019, I have this 5 lakh sales, 5 lakh 75,000, so 5 lakh 75,000 sales. My requirement is I want to find out the same thing only, but in terms of percentage. So this 5 lakhs is how much percentage comparing to this total sales. So we have seen this using fixed LODs, and but here we are seeing this using option table calculation. So percent of total. Now you see everything you can, it will be like when you drag this, right? You see Tableau is applying simply this calculation here. Sum of sales means it will always give you the current row sales, and total of sum of sales means already all these rows, right? Now total means it will do the summation of all these rows again, like that. So in that way, in the denominator we are getting total sales. See, instead of total function, we use one more function also, right? We can use window sum function also we can use. Both are same actually. But in addition, window function is having any additional arguments here, second argument and third argument. You just click on apply, it will be the same answer. So instead of this also, we have seen that fixed LOD also, right? So fixed like sum of sales. See fixed within, okay, just give me, yeah, fixed, okay. Fixed sum of cells divided by sum of cells. Again, we have to write here. Okay, just click on apply. It also give you the same answer here. Just click on apply here. Just click on OK. It will give you the same answer here. But what is the difference between total window sum and this fixed LOD? Means fixed LOD will not depend upon any other dimensions. And we'll see one more option here, like rank function. We will discuss a bit later. Percentile, moving average. Just you can just go through what is a moving. We just had discussed moving average in the yesterday class, right? If not, you can just go through what is a moving average and percentile option. So we don't use these two much in real time, but we will use rank function in real time. Okay. So let me tell you about this rank function. How this rank function will work. Just give me a second. So I just want to tell you one more thing here. So in window functions we have seen this lookup function, right? So if you want to look for the previous row, we have to use -1. If you want to look for the next row, we have to use +1, right? So the equivalent calculations in the SQL is lag function. So in the SQL, we will be using this lag function if you want to look for the previous row. If you want to get the next row sales in the current row, right, then we have to use lead function. So these are the two equivalent functions for this lookup function in SQL. But in Tableau, we have only one function only. But the second argument we are providing -1 for previous row, +1 for next row. So here -1 equivalent is lag function we will use. Lead function we will use for next row cells in the SQL. We'll discuss this after this in a few minutes. But let me discuss about rank function. Okay, rank function. Okay. So I'm just giving you this, like I'm just trying to copy the entire data in the Excel file. Let me copy. Okay. So, so for example, assume that okay. So assume that we have students, a student A, or student B, C, D, E, F, G. So we have these many students are there, and these are their roll numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are their roll numbers. Assume that they have got marks or sales value 100. So by default, just for the purpose, what I did here is I have arranged all these marks in a descending order. 100, 90, 90, 90, 60, 50, 50 like that. So instead of sales, just assume that these are marks actually. Okay. So student A is having student A got 100 marks. B, C, D. All these persons got the same 90 marks. And assume that E is having 60, F 50, and G also 50. So for the purpose only, I am just taken equivalent marks for B, C, D like that. Okay. Now in SQL or in Tableau, so we have four types of functions: rank function, rank dense function, rank modified function, and rank unique functions. So we'll see how the rank function will work, rank dense function. We'll see how the each function will work and on this data actually. So how the rank function will do is, rank function will assign ranks based on the marks. So for highest marks, it will be assigning rank 1, and next highest marks it is assigning rank 2. For example, next three persons got same marks, right? Because of that reason, it is assigning same rank here. So after 1, what is the next integer? Rank 2, right? So the rank function will assign rank 1. The next integer is 2 here. So it is assigning 2, 2, 2 like that. Okay. Now, after that, when we go to person E is in which row? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth row, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth row, right? Sorry, person E is in fifth row. So because of that reason, what the rank function will do is already the rank function already assigned to the second, third, and fourth rows. And for fifth row, it will assign fifth rank here. So that means the rank function here is keeping third and fourth ranks. Why? Because it is already assigned 3 and 4 ranks to the third row and fourth row. Because of that reason, this rank function will skip the integers 3 and 4 and it will assign rank 5 to the fifth record. Similarly, when it goes to the sixth record, for sixth record, the the marks are different, right? So here we got 60 here. For these two people, we got same marks 50-50. Because of that reason, for sixth record, it will assign sixth rank and sixth rank. For sixth and seventh record, it will assign both same rank, 6 and 6 only. Okay. So let me repeat again. The first thing we have to remember here is rank function will skip some integers here. While assigning the rank function will skip some ranks, some integers here. How it will skip means for first record, it will assign rank 1 and for second, third, fourth. Till fourth record, the marks are same. So it will assign the same rank to here. For fifth and sixth record, the cells are different here. So it will assign rank 5 here. It will skip the rank 3 and 4. Why? Because for already third and fourth records, it is assigned rank 2 only. So it will assign it will assign fifth rank. And for person for sixth and seventh records, the marks are same. So it is going to assign the same rank here. But after fifth, what is the next integer you will get? 6, right? So it will assign 6 here. And it is assigned fifth rank only one time only, right? Because of that reason, for sixth record, it will assign 6 and 6. It will assign 6. For next record also, the marks are same. So it is going to assign same rank. So let's see how this will work in Tableau. So exact. So let me copy the same data so that we don't get any confusion. Let it copy here. So you see marks 100, 90, 99, 60, 60. So we'll remove this row number. We'll just drag this row number into the dimension. Let's take a dimension and discrete. Because these are the roll numbers. Are row numbers. Now to assign the ranks, right? What I will do when you're trying to assign the rank here, when you type rank here, the Tableau is showing different types of ranks: rank, rank dense, rank modified, rank percentile, and rank unit. So, for example, if you are the new person, you are learning a Tableau on your own, so you don't know how the rank function will work. So what you do is simply in this calculation, you will find this symbol here. Simply click on this symbol. Now you see, it will show you what is the syntax of the rank function and with a simple example here. Okay, like that you can find all the functions here: number functions, string functions, date functions here, and you can correspondingly it will show syntax and one explanation also with example, simple example it will show. Okay. Now when you click here, you see for this rank function we have to provide two arguments. First one is the expression. So the expression means based on which measure you want to assign rank here. For example, if I take a student here, based on the marks, I want to assign the ranks. Why? Because the person may be good in subject, but maybe he is poor in the other activities. So the same student will get rank 1 in the subject, but he may get a different rank in the other activities, like that. So here we have to always remember that while assigning rank to a particular person or a particular category, we have to consider any one measure into the account. So based on the measure value, that is like marks and sales only, we have to assign the rank. So based on the sum of sales, I want to assign the rank here. Okay. Now I can simply say we have second argument here is a default argument, optional argument. No need to provide it actually. Okay. So when you don't provide anything here, what it will do is it will by default it will assume that ascending order. Okay. So ascending order means, what is the meaning of the ascending order means? First, Tableau will arrange all these visualization in a descending order. Sorry, ascending order. So, so when I go for descending order here, what the Tableau will do is, first Tableau will arrange the sum of sales in a descending order. So like this, what I see here. After that, it will go to the first record and it will assign ranks. Then it will go to second record and it will assign rank to like that. Okay. But if you put here ascending order, then what the Tableau will do is just arrange it in ascending order. So first Tableau will arrange the sum of sales in ascending order. Then it will go to the first record and then it will assign rank 1, then rank 2 like that. Okay. But if you see here, rank 1 and both are same, right? So it will assign 1 and 1 same. Okay. So let me give it you descending order here. Just click on apply. Just double click on it here. Now you see I want to remove these decimal points here. See here I am getting decimal points for this measure and this measure also. So what I can do here is I can go to individual measure and I can make the decimal points to 0 here. But in, for example, if you are having a sheet and in the sheet if you have more measures, right? If you want to apply this formatting for all the measures at a time, right? I can go to measure values here, go to the format, simply go to the number custom and make the decimals to 0. So the same format will be applicable for all the measures in the sheet. Okay, now you see whatever we have discussed in the Excel file, we are getting the same. Rank 1 for this person, for these 3 persons rank is 2, for this person rank is 5, and it is for next person rank is 6 and 6. Okay, now you see, so for highest, see if you want to assign rank 1 to the highest sales, right? Then we have to use the descending order here. So first it will arrange the descending order, then it will assign ranks. So if you want to assign rank 1 to the highest marks, then go for descending option here. Okay. Let's see how the ascending order will work here. Yes. Now we see first it will arrange the all the things in ascending manner. So ascending manner means, for example, here it is, see from top to just grow from bottom to top here. Now we see it is keep on assigning rank 1 to these two here. Okay, even if you just arrange it like this, you will get the same thing also here. Okay, 1 to the first two records because both are having same value, and next it is keeping rank 2 here. Why? Because already for second record it is assigned rank 1 here. So because of that reason, it is skipping the rank 2 here. And for third record, it is assigning rank 3. And after 3, we are getting 4, right? So 4, 4, 4, we are getting same here. And already it is assigning same rank 4 to the 5th and 6th record also. It is keeping these two ranks here and it is assigning rank 7. Okay. So like that. So I don't want to go in depth. So most of the time you can go for rank dense function also here. Everything, the syntax is same for each and every function, but only the difference is like assigning the ranks. Now let's see how the rank dense function will work. So the most important thing we have to remember, the difference between rank and rank dense function is, rank function will skip the ranks, right? It will skip the integers while assigning ranks, but rank dense will not skip the ranks. It won't skip any ranks, any integers here. You see, first we got 1 here, next we got 2, same thing. But when we go to the 5th record, the rank dense is not skipping any integer here. That is because of that reason it is assigning rank 3 here without skipping anything here. Similarly 4, 4 like that. So rank dense function, it is not skipping any integers here while assigning the ranks. Okay, like that. And rank modified means rank modified is a bit difficult thing here. Just try to understand. For first record, it will assign rank 1. And for the next record, it will see first how many records we have same sales value here. Second, third, fourth. Till fourth record, we have same value, right? So till fourth record, we have same value. Because of that reason, it will assign last record here. That is 444. It will assign the same rank 444 here. Next, it will assign 5 here. And when comes the next record, these two are having same value. For sixth record and seventh record, sales value is same. So it will take the latest record and it will keep the same record here. Same rank here, 7 and 7. It will skip the 6 here. And when come to the rank unique here, so rank unique will not skip any integers. At the same time, what it will do, let's see. First, it will arrange it in a descending order. After that, it will keep on assigning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. It will assign these things directly in this manner. It won't repeat the same rank to two different persons. Even though 2, 3, 4 are having same marks, but it will not assign the same rank here. First, it will arrange the other things in a descending manner. Of course, we may think that here it may take D first also, right? You may think in that way also, but yes, that is correct. But in a random manner, Tableau will take BCD or CDB or like that it will take. But in general, based on the alphabetical order also, it will take sometimes. Even these people are having same rank here, same marks here, it will take random thing like this, maybe based on the alphabetics, and then it will assign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So it won't skip any integers here, and it won't repeat any integers also. Any ranks also it won't repeat. So based on the requirement in real time, you can go for any one of the option what you want. But for every rank dense, and for every function, the syntax is same. Okay, that is about that thing. And we have one more important thing in the like that is a Pareto chart. How to create the Pareto chart in Tableau and what is the use of it. First, let me explain what is the use of this Pareto chart. Okay. So to create the Pareto chart, the first step is like first take subcategory here in the x-axis, take the subcategory for example, and in the y-axis, take the sales here. That is the first step. We have to create the visualization and arrange the sales in a descending order. That is the second step. Arrange the sales in a descending order like this. You see bar charts are arranged in a descending order. Now, the third step is like, now take the same sales in the other side also. Take the same sales in the other side also, but in a ascending order. And arrange it in a percentage wise here. Arrange it in a percentage wise. Now, what is the use of this Pareto chart? Pareto chart means, I'll simply tell you. For example, if I go for this copiers directly, how much percentage of sales we have till this copiers means 78%. That means till copiers, that is chairs, phones, and all these subcategories are contributing 78% of the sales. And all the remaining subcategories are contributing just 22% only. In this 22% is what are the subcategories we are getting? Bookcases, appliances, like that. So this is the advantage of Pareto chart. You see, if I come to the I'm just telling you, repeating one more time here. For example, at any point of time, for example, till suppliers, the company has the company revenue is 97%. That means till suppliers, all these subcategories are contributing 97% of sales. And remaining all subcategories are contributing just 3% of sales only out of 100%. So this is a cumulative sum here. So 14, 28, 38 like that. So this is a cumulative sum of the all the subcategories in terms of percentage. So let me show you how to achieve the same thing. So this is called a Pareto chart. So Pareto chart is nothing but a combination of line chart and a bar chart. Let me go to a new calculation here. Let's take the subcategory. To the x-axis means column shelf, we have to take it. Let's take the sales into the row shelf. As I told you, just show the text here and arrange it in a descending order like this. Now drag the cells one more time into the row shelf here. Now, so now we have these cells in the first row and these cells in the second row. So we already discussed about we have to bring these cells into the this right side. So if you want to bring the if you want to represent the same cells, one measure in the right side and one measure in the left side, right? Then we have to go for dual axis. So just go to the row shelf, go to the second measure here, just click on drop down and simply click on the dual axis. Now when you click on the dual axis, right, we have one measure on the left side and we have one measure on the right side. So when you do this, right, by default the bar charts will be changed to some other different type here. The next thing we have to do here in the dual axis is just right click on the any one of the axis here. Just simply do the synchronize axis. So what will happen when you do the synchronize axis means the both axis will be in sync now. That means this axis will starting with 0 here, right? And the same line, the other axis also will start at 0 only here. And here we are having 350 here, right? So on the same line here also it will be 350k. So when you do the dual axis, both will the both axis will be in sync with respect to the scaling. Now let's go to the row shelf. Let's go to the first measure drop down. Go to the mark type and change it to bar chart. Now go to the second measure drop down. Go to the mark type and change it to the line chart. And come to the now here we have to apply the running totals here. Just to go to the second measure drop down here and come to the mark type here. Sorry, come to the table calculations here and simply do the running total here. So when you do the running total here, you are getting this thing here. This type of chart we are getting here. Okay. Maybe what you can do is, okay, let me tell you. So this is the first time we are applying running total here. Running total means, running total means this is a table calculations. So first table calculation what we are applying here is that is a running total. Now what you do is just to go to the same uh, second measure drop down here. Now come to the table calculation or go to the edit table. Sorry, go to the edit table calculation. Now a window will be opened here. Now what is our requirement is we have to convert these numbers into percentages. So for that what we have to do is instead of the calculation type, sorry. So in this window, just click on the add secondary table calculations. So in the interviews, they will be asking you when you will apply secondary table calculation. So this is one of the requirement. In the Pareto charts, we will be using the secondary table calculations. Just click on the add secondary table calculation. Okay, running. So instead of difference from, so this is the first table calculation here. This is the second table calculation. In the second table calculation, instead of difference from option, just click on this drop down and simply click on the percent of total. Okay. Now what we do is earlier we have applied synchronized axis, right? Now we have to remove that synchronized axis actually. So by mistakenly I have applied synchronized axis at that time, but here we should not apply the synchronized axis. Why? Because when we have to apply the synchronized axis means if the this is the first axis and this is the second axis. If the scaling of the both axes are same, then only we have to go for synchronized axis. But here you see first axis scaling is in terms of thousands, but second axis is the scaling is in terms of percentage. So the scaling is different for both the axes, right? Because of that reason, don't go for uh, this synchronized axis option. Now you see, we have achieved this requirement, what we have discussed in the this Pareto chart. So this is called Pareto chart here. So let me repeat, at any point of time, we will be coming to know how much percentage of sales we have achieved comparing to the total sales. For this 68 we have achieved here, 88 we have achieved here till this bookcases. So all these are the subcategories contributing to 88% of sales. Remaining all are contributing just like remaining sales percentage like 22 or something or 18, maybe 12% is like that. Okay. Okay, I want to tell you one more example on this Pareto chart simply. So the same thing. For this, first we have to apply the running total, right? So in the yesterday, we have taken one example, overs and runs, right? So there we have applied first running total here. That is the first table calculation we have applied here. Now, once you apply the see like first over we got 10 marks. In the second over we got 2 marks here. That sorry, two runs here. So till second over, how much percent, sorry, till second over, how many total runs you have achieved means first over runs plus second over runs. That is 12 here. So this is nothing but a running total. And in the second thing, we are trying to achieve the percentage here. Now, what is the percent? How to achieve the percentage means simply running total divided by total sales. Total sales of all these things here. Okay. Just simply click on enter. Just convert this into a percentage. Okay, we're getting some error here. Right? Maybe in that denominator we have to apply properly. So maybe we can here use sum function, and this should be summation of first row to till last row till J13, right? Okay. J13 we have to apply. Maybe in this case we'll get correct. Yeah, correct. Let's see what I'll just tell you how it is. Okay. This we are getting okay J10. Just give me a second. J10. Okay, it is not J, taking J10. So it should be the same formula actually. What are the formula we are applying, right? J9 to J13, right? It should be the same formula, like the denominator. Why? Because denominator we have to get the total runs only. So it should be same actually. Not sure why it is taking like that.
You can add a dollar symbol next to the J so it
Correct,
won't change every
correct,
time.
correct, correct. So I thought like some understand that thing maybe. So maybe before J symbol, we have to go for this dollar symbol, maybe. Yeah. But don't, no worries, don't go for it. But simply, it should be like from J9 to again J14 only. Maybe you can take anything like here also. It should be from total runs, right? So it should be from J9 to like that. Yeah, actually we have to fix this things, right? So in Excel we have different dollar symbol and all those. We want to fix the X and Y like that. Okay, now you see in the first over itself they have achieved 56 runs actually, and in the remaining all the overs they are able to achieve only less than 56. Like in the remaining all the over they are able to achieve 44% of the runs only. So this is the advantage of this Pareto chart. Okay, like that they will see they in the first over itself they have achieved 56% of the so 56 percent of the runs compared to the total 100% runs. The remaining four overs they are able to achieve only 44% of the runs. Like that they will do this type of analysis. So for this type of analysis we have to go for a Pareto chart. And I have covered everything in this one. So you just need a bit practice only. Just try to practice it. And now let me go to my works. Select just MySQL workbench. See, simple things only. I'll just try to show you a few things only in the SQL here. Okay, just go to this trigger and I'm just removing everything here. I'll just try to tell you in a simple manner. That is, so you can take anything here. Maybe you can take any particular table, football table. Maybe we have marks data also here. Let me take that marks data. Let me search for 1 minute. If we don't find that right, then sample student data. Okay. Let's select rows here. It will automatically populate select statement along with the result here. Okay, it is having so many columns here. So let me take only student name and external marks. Okay. So to take a selected column, just use the select statement, student name, comma, external marks. Or maybe I can go for internal marks one also. Anything that is not a problem. Let's execute this one. Now you see, in Tableau we have window functions and table calculations, right? So in a similar fashion, in the SQL also, we will be having analytic functions. Just let me repeat it. Analytic functions. And, analytic functions. These functions are also called window functions. Okay, window functions. So in everywhere we are having this. If you take any language like Python and Python, JavaScript, in Java, uh, Power BI, you can take any reporting tool or any language. You will be having these window functions or analytic functions. Okay. So one more thing here is like these window functions are analytic functions are equivalent to window functions in Tableau or fixed LODs in Tableau. Okay. So these functions also we will use to fix the aggregations at a particular dimension levels like fixed LODs. So let me show you that thing first here, how to fix the aggregation. So as I told you, I want to find out how much percentage of this 10 comparing to the total marks. So for that, what I have to do here is in the next column, I want to get the total marks here. So for that, what I do simply here is I'll simply use the sum of total internal marks one. Okay, total internal marks one. But here we have to fix the aggregation, right? The fixed LODs, we are not using any the fixed LODs, we are not using any dimensions, right? So here also we just have to simply mention over here, and then we have to use the alias name total sales. Okay, so just so this calculation is equivalent to, just let me repeat it, this calculation is equal to fixed current sum of sales in Tableau. That means we are not fixing this aggregation at any dimension level. Because of that reason, it will simply display total sales across each and every column. Okay, so this is equivalent to this column actually. Now let me run this. Now you see, it will take total sales and it will display the total sales across each and every row. Now it is easy for us to find out the percentage of this 10 here. So 10 divided by total marks 95, like that. Okay. So now if you want to exactly find out the percentage here, right? Then you can simply go for like this is a numerator and this overall thing is nothing but the denominator. So mention denominator in a separate braces. Let's take it as a percentage. I'm just trying to tell you quickly because I don't want to repeat everything. We already know the concept. Now you see, I got percentage here. Okay. If you want to get in terms of percentage, simply multiply it with 100 here. Okay. Now we'll discuss about lead function now. Okay. Now just let me tell you one more thing here. Now Venkat is having these many rows, right? Now I want to fix my aggregation at student name level. So what is the student name level means for Venkat, what is the total marks? 10 plus, 15 plus, 12, right? So I want to add these all marks and I want to display this total marks here for Venkat only. And when the new person starts here for Ravi, what is the total marks? 20 plus 8, that is 38, right? So for 38, I want to display across Ravi and Ravi. So for that, if you want to aggregate the data at a particular dimension level, then in the SQL, what we have to use is we have to go for partition by class. So I want to partition the data based on the student name. Then you can use order by function here. But this is not a mandatory. You can go for student name with the order by. So what is the meaning of order by data? Is like order by means it will arrange the data in a alphabetical order based on the student here. So first you will get Venkat records, then you will get Ravi records like that. It will be in a order actually. Now let's execute the same thing here. Now you see, so wherever we have Venkat, we are fixing the aggregation at Venkat person level. So the same equivalent in SQL in the Tableau is like we can use fixed here. We can take student name like colon sum of sales like that. So just try to achieve whatever we have achieved in the Tableau. Just we can achieve the same thing with the help of SQL also. Okay. So here we are achieving the we are fixing the aggregation at student level like this using the equivalent of fixed is like here partition by class. Okay. For each partition, we are trying to find out the sum of internal marks like that. Okay. Now let's remove the partition by class here. I want to show you a few things here like now I want to display previous row sales in the next row, right? For that, what I told you, we have to use the lag function. Let's see, we have lag of internal marks. I want to display in the next row. Just apply here. Maybe whenever you see something is wrong, right? Just try to drag it here. You see some error is saying here, like maybe no order list in Windows specification. Okay, when it is saying no order list, right? Then simply go in the over class. Within the over class, just try to use the order by class. Order by, maybe we can go for internal marks here. Any one dimension you take. Sorry, any one field you can take. Let's see the output. Now you see. You see, previous row cells we are displaying the current row across the 12, and 12 we are displaying the next row like that. So we are displaying the previous row cells in the next row cells, in the current row cells, sorry. The current row, we are displaying the previous row cells. This is the current row, we are displaying the previous row cells like that. So if we go for lead function, just apply, it will display the next row cells here. But if you see last record, we don't have any next record, right? So it will display null here. But you see here, we are displaying the next row record in the current row like this. And see about lead function. Things we are missing here. Just let me go through this. Okay, we are going for rank functions, right? Okay. So just use the rank function here. Rank, while using the rank function, right? No need to mention, I think, no need to mention any measure here. Why? Because in the order by class itself, we have to mention the based on which measure you want to assign rank. Okay, let's execute this one. Now you see it is assigning rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, 5, 6, like that. So like as we discussed, if the marks are equal, it will be assigning same rank here. See, it is rank different, right? So assigning 1, assigning 2, 3. So what it will do? First, it will arrange the internal marks in a ascending order. So we have not mentioned anything here, right? So it will take simply by default, it will take ascending order. Let's execute this. You will get the same answer here. By default, it will arrange the marks in a ascending order. And if you want to do the partition for each person, right? You can go to partition by class. Partition by, I want to repeat the same thing for each student name. Okay, let's execute this one. Now you see, if you go for this person one, it will take 1, 2, 3, 4. Within that person, it will take that thing. And when the new person is starting, right, it will the rank function will restart again from 1, 2 like that. Okay, so hope you understand. So let me tell you if you are not understand. So instead of student name, you can take category or you can take a region here. Like that, you can take any value here. Like in the tableau, we have seen row number function, like the index function, right? The equivalent to index function in the SQL is row number, like that. Okay. Like see, let's see. This row number simply will assign row numbers to each row. So, but it will partition based on the student. When the new person starts again, we will restart again from 1, like 1, 2 like that. Let me see if I miss anything here in the table calculations. Okay, one of the most important requirement I forgot here actually using rank function in the Tableau. Okay, what is that requirement here is like I have customers here and I have customer sales here. Let's arrange it in a descending order. For our understanding only, we are arranging it in a descending order. But while doing the rank function, right? While you're doing the rank function here, you can simply write the rank. Generally, go for rank dense function. Why? Because it will display each and every rank without skipping any integers. So make it like descending ASC, so descending TESC. So my requirement is I want to display top 5 customers based on the sales value. So I can go for rank function here, maybe rank dense function here. I can go for rank dense function. Just click on OK. Now drag this rank function, just double click here. Now you see, based on what are the formula we have written, descending right, it will arrange first in a descending order, then it will assign rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. My requirement is I want to display only rank 5 on till rank 5 on top of customers only I want to display. So go to the rank function, simply click on the filter here. From 1 to 5 only I want to display. Okay, we have achieved this requirement here. So the same requirement we can achieve with the help of top option. The same requirement we can achieve with the help of top option. The same requirement we are achieved with the help of last function and first function. Also, we have achieved the same thing. And we can achieve the same requirement with the help of set function, sets also. But the next requirement we cannot achieve with the help of top option and set options. The next requirement I am going to tell you, we can achieve that thing with the help of only first function, last function, or rank function only, not with the help of top function and like that. And what is my next requirement is I want to display same top 5 customers for each and every region. So what I do simply, if I drag the simple region into the row shelf, you see my Tableau is not showing what I'm expecting here. What is my expectation? For each and every region, I want to display top 5 customers. But what it is showing here, from east, it is showing 2 customers only. From the west, it is showing 3 customers here. Why? Because earlier we have showed top 5 customers. And when we drag the region to the row shelf, what the Tableau is doing is out of these 5 customers, it is simply dividing how many customers are from east region and how many customers are from west region. As of now, it is working in this manner. But my requirement is I want to display top 5 customers from each region. Then for this, what we have to do, first, as we discussed in the SQL or in the previous classes, we have to partition the rank function based on the region here. For each region, I want to restart my rank function from again 1, 2, 3 like that. So we have already seen this option. Just go to rank function in the filter shell, go to compute using option, just simply click on the customer name here. We have 2 fields here, customer name and region here. Why? Because in the row shelf we have region, so we have region here, we have customer name here, we have customer name here. So the best option here is you can go to compute using option and you can simply click on the customer name here. So just so this is the this is one option. What is the other option we have discussed? Or you can go for simply paid down also. Or the best option, the other option is go to edit table calculation, specific dimensions, select region customer name here, at the level select customer here, restart every we have to select region here. Okay, so once you do this, then go to the filter shelf, go to the edit filter, simply again repeat from 1 to 5. Now you see we are displaying for each and every region top 5 customers. Okay, from west we got top 5 customer, from south we got top 5 customer, from east we got top 5 customer. Maybe you get one doubt here, the rank function is not showing rank 1 2 3 4 5 like that here, right? That is because we did the we modified the table calculations in the filter shelf, not in the measure values. So I'll go to my measure values here. I'll simply do the same approach here. Go to edit table calculation, specific dimension, at the level customer name, restart every for region. So we have to apply the same thing here also, like that. So once you apply the, so you can do in any manner. If you do the measure values in, if you do the table calculations in the measure values, right? Then you can simply drag the same thing. Maybe you can simply go here and just filter it to like 1 to 5. Now you see for each and every region, it is displaying 1 to 5 ranks here. You can achieve the same thing with the help of first function or last function also. But the same thing cannot be achieved with the help of top option and sets option. So generally, when some interviewer asking is like how to achieve show top 5 customers, generally the people are going for top option and sets option. But orally, you can show top 5 customer. But when you are considering one more dimension like region wise top 5, you can achieve this with the help of only rank function. This one only. So as lastly, I want to display the same thing in this custom SQL using a sample superstore data here. We have a sample. Hope you understand. Don't want to repeat here. Maybe, but for your understanding, just let me take order sample here. So just select the rows. Let me quickly do it here. Okay, not this one. So let me search for orders data, what we are using in the samples in the Tableau. Let me take this orders data, select rows. So we have so many dimensions here, but I want to select only customer wise sales, customer name. Select customer name here. As we discussed earlier, when we have a space between the name, right? In a single column, I have space between the customer and name. So Tableau SQL will not understand how it is. So we have to use the these commas here, this inverted commas. So how to get this symbol means in the keyboard, just go to the 1 2 3 keywords are there, right? Keywords are there, right? So just left the keyword one, we have one more keyword is there. Simply click on that option, we will be getting this symbol. Now I want to go for sum of sales. First we have to aggregate the data at customer level, then only we'll be able to find out totals, which customer got total sales. So for that we have to use group by function here. Hope you are able to understand this one. Let's remove this corner. See, first why we have to aggregate the data. See, for example, if I don't aggregate the data, right? For example, I have same person A and A here, and we have B here. If you see first row, this person got 30, this was here, the same person got 20 here, but here this person B person got 40 here. You see, if you compare only first row with this B person, or maybe if you compare this B person with the A person in the first row, he got less marks here. In the second row, he got less marks compared to this B person. But if you aggregate the overall marks for person A, he got 50 marks. Person A got 50 marks. So after aggregating only, we will be coming to know that which person is have got more marks here. So this should be aggregated data. So because of that reason, just aggregate the data using sum of sales in the SQL. Just execute this query. Now I got a person-wise total marks here, total sales here. Just arrange it in a descending order. Order by it should be based on sum of sales. You can see like that. Now it is arranged in a descent by default. It is arranged in a ascending order. You can simply mention DES. Now what I am doing here is I am converting this entire SQL into a temporary table which is called common table expressions. So how to create common table expressions means this is the syntax with CTE1 as this table query. Now I'll go to my SQL here. I'll select from this CTE1 table. I want to apply. I want to select all the rows here. Select star. In addition, I want to apply my rank function here. Hope you are able to understand. Rank over function over. You have to simply mention order by. You can simply take just alias it as a total sales. Control C. You can make it, and this is called rank function. Rank underscore. Let's do it. Now you see, I got all the persons. We have assigned the rank one to all the persons like this. So maybe it should be in descending order, ascending order. Okay. It should be DESC. Let's make it descending order. Now for highest person, we got rank one, rank two, rank three, like that. Okay. Now I want top five ranks only, right? I want top five rank customers only. So what I will do, I will convert this thing again into a one more common table expression like CTE to as. So the main thing we have to remember here is while creating common table expressions, we have to use a with keyword like this. After that, we have to mention the table name and as keyword. If you want to create one more common table expression, simply mention CTE2 as, because we already mentioned the with keyword here. Syntax is CT1 as, CTE2 as, like this. But at the end of the CT1, we have to use comma here. Okay, and use the brackets here, And you may ask that we got rank one here already, and without going for, let me remove this CT2 here. Without going for another common table expression, I can apply the where clause within the same, within this select statement only. You may ask like this. So I can simply lay rank less than or equal to 5, right? So, okay, let's see, will it work or not, we'll see. If it is working, that is fine. No, it is not working. Why? Because if I write some table calculations or analytic functions in a select statement, in the same query, I cannot use the same rank function as a filter here. So this is not allowed in any one of the any SQL, any database. Okay, let me repeat it one more time. So this is the select statement here. In this select statement, we are using rank function here. And if you use the rank function in the select statement, in the same query, we cannot use the same rank function as a filter here. We cannot use the filter here in the same select query. Because of that reason, we are assuming this entire query as a CTE2 here. Now I'll go to one more select statement. I'll select all the columns here. Sorry. I'll get all the columns from CTE2. CTE2 means this query. And I want to restrict this to 5 ranks only, right? So here I can apply. In the other select statement, I can apply. So it should be less than or equal to 5. Now let's apply. Now you see I got top 5 customers here based on the sales value. If you want to achieve the same thing, same top 5 customers for each region, right? It is very simple. Once you do this, right, simply what I can do, I'll go to my first common table expression. I'll simply add the region here. Okay. I'll simply add the same region in the second CT also. But in the select second CT, right, we are already selecting the all the columns here. So no need to mention separately region here. Why? Because select star means it will automatically select all the columns from CT1. And in addition to that, we are creating one more rank calculation here. Okay. But what is the other thing we have to do here is now we want RFI for each region, right? So we have to partition the data based on the each region. Now what it will do, this rank function will be first it will work on a each region level. Okay? Like that, just click on apply here. Now you see for central region, I got top 5 customers. For each region, I got top 5 customers based on the sales value. So if you want to have the bottom 5 customers, right? So instead of descending order, we have to use the ascending order. So we already I just explained what is the use of this ascending and descending here. So like that, with this we have completed all the window functions in the SQL and Tableau both. If I miss any, we'll discuss that tomorrow. But I remember that I did not miss anything here. So let's meet tomorrow. Any questions?
Venkat, can you please share the so CT